Hey guys, we're just gonna take a look at some of the updates coming in the Sword of Convallaria 2.0, the Taiwanese announcement, what they're calling the 2.0 version. We're just gonna skim through some of these quickly, see if we can get any information about what's going on in the future. And I'm just going through the live stream that they did earlier today. So they're talking about Camelot, the big boss. So I'm gonna screen translate these things. So yeah, Sword of Convallaria 2.0 new version. Talking about some activities, new plot, new characters, new activities. Sort of an outlook. And then some updates that they spoke about in this live stream. And they're discussing this unit as well. So we're sort of going from the Fool's Journey onto something new. Also, we're gonna end. It's the end of the area chapter, so not so much focus on area, I think. We're going into like a new era, different regions. And then they're talking about some the big changes to your house that you can customize. Lots more space there. And more customization options. Okay, it looks like there's more space there as well. Yeah, so like new modes coming as a battle of glory mode here. New journey. I think, yeah, this is gonna be the liberation. You unlock new liberation skill materials here, I think. Strength certification. So this is the strength certification. A whole lot of ranks here. Strength certification level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's an authentication level here. Yeah, level 1 and level 2. So you sort of go into the Sea of Chaos, like the deeper parts of the Sea of Chaos. Yeah. And looks like the rewards are going to be some universal shards. You can use these to rank up any unit from a specific class. And gear and a whole lot of other new materials as well. And then if you can unlock new backgrounds. Each ranking gets certification after clearing custom. Yeah, you use different type of strategies and things to clear these challenging missions. I think those are the replays that people can post to show how they cleared the mission. And then what's this? So you get strength certification rank 1, rank 2, rank 3. And I guess you get these rewards as well. I'm not sure what these cards are. These cat cards. And then the book as well. And I'm not sure what that is as well. But some new things. Some more over there. And then at the end here you have universal shards. 50 of those. This can be at rank 6. Deep into that. And then some liberation, skill rank liberation materials over there, and not sure where that one is. But there's new materials that are starting to come out in the game. And then we have the new Misa SP, older Misa, or grown-up Misa. Okay, and then this is just the standard kind of event thing that you can do. So it'll be a while before this comes out in global, I'm guessing, not too sure, but yeah. You can see the new units, the grown-up Misa and the grown-up Fakal. Momo's over there, she doesn't look that much older. But yeah, that's not gonna be SP Momo or anything. I think it's just regular Momo with the skin. And that's gonna be Mice's Gundam mobile suit. Whatever you want to call that thing, but yeah. I think it's pretty cool getting mechs involved. And that's Nungal as well. So we go to our regular thing here, and then there's a new thing that's coming out there. A limited time event, I think that says. Let me just check. Let me translate this one. So you got the first stage here, the beginning. You got the second stage, breaking the turbulence. Third stage, chaotic core. This is the origin of the disaster, the Pope, they call it. Looks like it's got like 3 hearts there. And then there's gonna be some rewards down there. A shop as well. Missions, so it's sort of like an event style with the achievements, ranking thing and stuff. It requires a large number of players to attack continuously, so it's gonna be like a raid mode where we fight together with different players. So it's probably gonna be like a limited time event. So everyone who participates will receive the bonuses. Let me translate that. Each player can also perform according to the individual performances. So as a team thing, you can get rewards as a team, but as an individual, you're probably going to be rewarded as well for your contribution. Let me just translate that. Gain ultimate glory and be praised by all players. It's kind of like an ego massage for big spenders. They like to encourage spending behavior with words like glory and praise. Okay, my translation software just expired, so I'm gonna have to do this myself. So, okay, so I think this is part of like the end of area. Now we enter the new era. So we're done with the whole area focus. We got the Union here. Really looks like the whole feudal war, Chinese feudal war thing that they're going for here. And then they're speaking about Papal States. Is that Papal States? Yeah. And they're just talking about the different factions, and we've got the Eleman in the whole desert landscape. So they were once enslaved. They were enslaved. Massive amounts of wealth from the merchants. Peace, so area is like in peace, I guess. I don't know. Let me just skip through some of these things. And then there we have that new element leader. Oh, if I go back here, we can see the new Fakal. Yeah, these codes are just for the Taiwanese server, not for the global server. 200 hope block site for the Taiwanese server. So you can see the new one, the new Fakal with his new astral weapon. We're yet to see how good he is, but as we know, every new unit that's released sort of raises the bar. So he'll probably be equal to the strong units in the game now, or better than them. If I'm just guessing, because it's just the way they have to market the new units. Otherwise, people just won't pull. Why would people pull for the new Fakal if he releases, but he's just average? They'll only pull if they're like, okay, he's really strong. You know, we all like that. We're like, oh wow, he's so powerful, I can't miss him, so I'll pull on him. And then that's how they get us to pull on these guys. So I'm guessing he's gonna be quite strong. We'll see. It's just my guess. And then we got, ooh, that looks pretty cool. We got Misa here. That's gonna be her, I think that's gonna be her 5-star skin. Oh wow. She's going full mobile suit, eh? I wonder how it's actually gonna work, because she's getting a astral sword as well. So she has a new astral sword, and then she has this new mech. So like in battle, I'm curious to see how that's gonna work. Is she always gonna be in the mech, or is she gonna go around with the sword and then you use certain skills to unlock, to pull out the mech and then fight with the mech? Or is it just for ultimate skill? Sort of like Alexei, or, you know, who just transforms once. It's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. But it looks cool. Oh. Wow, so we got some skills here. We have a trait. She has like she has these damage buffing modules, and something with Sword of Convallaria, fight together, and then at the start of a turn, yeah, based off of her sort of damage buffing module, she gets layers for that, to 100 layers, and then you can trigger a sort of coordination assault. Yeah, that's the most I'm gonna get out of this. The rest I don't understand. There, increases max HP by 30%. So is this 5-star? Yeah, this is 5-star. So increase HP by 30%. And then they've got these damaging modules. And you can convert 20% of damage received into what? I don't know. Recover 1 energy. Yeah, just a quick look there. At Misa. Looking at the skills there. All mech kind of skills. So where does the sword come in play? And in terms of the stats, high attack there. Pretty quick as well. 243 speed. But she is a defender. I think she stays as a defender. Oh wait, no. She's a watcher? She's a watcher now. Everybody's becoming watchers. Oh, there's another screen they're showing us here. Is this at 1 stars? Yeah, so this is just at 1 stars. 10% increase in max HP. And then we got the big boss, the big bad boss. Camelot. So he can act again. Let me just translate this. So he's unique. 2 abilities he has that can help him act again. August only has 1. During an outbreak, he can perform 3 rounds of attacks. Quite explosive. Seems like he has a big physical shield as well there. We go back. So he's got like a union buff as well. Yeah, so this doesn't look like his official skills. It's like generic, not generic skills, but it's like skills from other units like August and Rawia's skill. So it's probably not. Yeah, this won't be his official skills. I think they're saying his new skin. Don't quote me on this, but they say his new translation is saying his new appearance is going to be released with his pull. We'll see in a couple of weeks, I think, or in a month or so, if his new skin or appearance will be released with him, with his debut. At least in the Taiwanese. And then there's also going to be the new Momo. The new Momo skin. This looks like it's actually official. But there's a lot of complaints from the Taiwanese guys that all the new kind of art looks like it's been generated by AI. If you actually do look closely, the body proportions are really weird on Parsifal, as well as Isarind. The body proportions are weird. Isarind's neck, they call her the giraffe, and then they call Parsifal the crayfish. So yeah, the necks are weird. Like, yeah, like they people claiming that they're cutting corners and they're using AI to generate the art style. I don't know if that's true or not, but it does kind of make sense in if you look at the way that I'm not an expert in art, but you can kind of, people who know art, if you guys are any artists or study art, you guys will know, like the body proportions and all those things, it just doesn't really add up. And the older characters that we have are far superior in their art design. Yeah, if you guys are more interested in that kind of thing, I can show you the comparison that some people made with the older art characters, like the original older units actually have really good, because it's like handmade art styles, whereas a lot of the new art styles does look like they're cutting corners, which is unfortunate because the great art is what Sword of Convallaria is sort of built for or known for, having that superior art style. Does look a little weird, a lot of the new stuff. Not all of them. Like Goldenza, she's like she's a new unit, but her art style looks great. Yeah, but you can't be cutting corners, People paying their hard-earned cash to pull these units. So they're talking about extreme liberation skills here, and the materials and stuff. I think they're gonna have to do more to help players get more of those resources. Maybe by the time it comes to global liberation skills and stuff, it's gonna be more friendly for us and easier to obtain, because it is quite a grind. And players will just leave the game if content becomes too grindy and time consuming, because people's time is valuable. So that's something that they'll constantly have to adjust according to the player's needs. So hopefully by when we in global get these new things, updates and stuff, it just becomes more quality of life for us. Even though we have to be behind on everything, at least we get better polished content. Another gift code for Taiwanese players. And then there's going to be this selector thing. Not selector, but you can choose 2 units that you want to have a higher rate on. Older units. The following units, at least for the Taiwanese server. It's not the new units that are coming out in the new Union patch. And there's a 50 pool petty there. And then they're just showing some astral gear here. So let me just go back there. That's Mina, Safia. That's Tristan's one, we know about that one. I forget who that's for again. Kavare, and Lavia, Estra, Meteor, Afra, Inanna, a sword she gets from her brother, I think, and Aisha, and then that one, the spoon, is for Marcel. And then the spice is, who is that for? Is that Fallon? Yeah, Fallon's. This is Rico's astral. Parsifal's, Samantha SP, Iserind. Not sure whose that is. There's the fire one, and then Lutfi. Oh, so Lutfi's astral weapon. Lutfi's astral weapon. Yeah, so it looks like he increases just straight up 10%. This is 5 stars, 10% increase in his attack. If they have 3 or more debuffs, then he increases another, I think it's crit by 30%. Could be wrong there, don't quote me on that. And then there's another condition there where he can get another 16% in his attack. What are those? Vouchers? I'm not sure if these are the vouchers you can use to pull on weapons. I think it's the way you can use for pulls on weapons. There's events where we can start to do that. And then Camelot gives some pulls back as well as memory shards, universal memory shards for the Camelot banner. Mice has got this thing where if you pull a certain amount, if you pull 40 pulls, you get this reward. 60 pulls, you get this reward. And then this is where big spenders would probably want to go to get special rewards. I'm not sure if this is the only way you can get those rewards. I would stay clear of that, but yeah. Got like a workbench, a mech workbench, power armor workbench, Fallout settings. And then they've got this for new players, 1200 XP every day to help them level up. If they spend 300 stamina, if you're a new player, then they're really trying to push new players to come back to the game. So yeah, they gotta walk on a fine tightrope, balancing rope of trying to make the most money out of players, but also trying to keep the players from leaving the game, because it's all about that balance they're trying to make. Keep players happy and keep players spending, because if the players aren't happy, then the players leave, and so therefore they're not spending. So they're saying the last half year has been very tough for them, and then they're just giving like a message of thanks. They're gonna like, no matter how hard it gets, they're gonna stick to fulfilling their promises and make Sword of Convallaria better, and try to satisfy everyone. Thank you for your long-term support, and they hope they can walk with the players forever. Yeah, so you really gotta keep the players happy. Tough job being a developer for a live game. So yeah, that's just me going through this, just giving my reaction and as much information as I could sort of get of rough translations for you guys. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know if you guys could manage to decipher some stuff out of this. But yeah, looks like there's a lot of things planned for the future map of Sword of Convallaria. Sword of Convallaria 2.0 now. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. If you're happy with it, you're still not happy. Yeah, and take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.